This is John Moran of the NBA right here. ARP. What's going on? Like, pop your shit, you know?
Man, they already know, man. Newcastle, Pennsylvania in the building. Rest in peace, Miles Eugene Robertson. Man, I'm walking a mile and mile shoes to make Miles smile. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta go kill the nigga that killed your brother. You come out here and you do something with that knowledge, you pass it down. This is avenging my brother. This is get back. Get back on the PPD. Get back on the police for taking my years from my brother's life. Get back on the PPD for everything that they do to you. How they touch you. How they thought they could touch you. But now they can't. Hicks ruling says that the mere sight of my firearm or the bulge of my firearm is a reasonable suspicion to touch me. So get your hands off. Back up. Sumter ruling says that if I'm 18 years old and with the Pennsylvania ID, I can open carry. AR, not ARP. Better wait till you're 21, boys, because when you're 18, you need the full size. I'm not gonna mislead you like Paul Bird's song. The ID, you don't need nothing more. Now to open carry rifles in Pennsylvania due to the Sumter ruling, 18-year-olds can carry with just the ID. Philadelphia is no longer a city of first class due to PA Section 6120, state preemption. The state law rules. If it's legal in Pittsburgh, it's legal here. And the Hicks ruling says if you see a gun on my waist or a bulge of a gun on my waist, no matter if you think I have a felony, you think I have a criminal record, you cannot search or seize anything on me because you see a gun. A gun is not illegal. Don't ask to see my license. I will not show you. We will not speak to police. Unconsensual conversations are when you do not respond to the police while they speak to you. Ignore them and walk away because that's your right as a human being.
Delighted to be here with Councilmember Ketsi Lozada, who told me we had a problem. And now that problem is locked up. His name is Kobe Artis, and he is charged with multiple counts having to do with the illegal providing or possession of firearms. This is a guy who's scaring everybody on the streets of Kensington, and the one who brought this to our attention was Councilmember Ketsi Lozada.
Thank you, DA Krasner. Thank you to the Gun Violence Task Force here at the District Attorney's Office. This evening, Kensington is a little safer because we have Mr. Artis off of our streets. He thought it was okay to walk around in our community with an automatic weapon as if Kensington is a battlefield, right? Encouraging people to do things that were just unacceptable and inappropriate, and quite frankly, fearful for our community. And so
this is the shit that really like pisses me off, and this is exactly what this guy was talking about. Like, yeah, we were all clowning him and it was like funny, whatever, but they're literally, Krasner and all them are literally making his point for you, right? We have constitutional rights to arm and defend ourselves. For people who think that making guns illegal is somehow going to make you safer, how insane do you have to be? I know 800 million felons who have 800 million guns, okay? The laws are not going to, like, stop felons from getting guns. It's going to stop law-abiding citizens from having guns, which makes no sense. An armed society is a very polite society, and they did exactly what he said and was talking about. Did you hear what she said? Did you hear what like the Rosada woman said, or whatever the fuck her name is? She was like, "Oh, our streets are a little bit safer." They're underscoring all of the issues that are not why he was arrested. They're like, they thought it was okay for him to walk around scaring people. He wasn't scaring anybody. He was talking to people. Okay, let's be so fucking for real. You know, he was like, we're unsafe with him around. No, you're not. You can see that he has an open carry. What are you talking about? They found a loophole. This is why whenever you guys, like the Democrats and the liberals and whoever else votes for these gun laws, these stricter gun laws, this is what happens. The DA's office uses these little loopholes and these technicalities to have lawful gun owners basically stripped of their rights and muzzled and thrown in jail and harassed. It's unconstitutional. Nobody should celebrate this at all. I get we were all clowning him. I get that it was funny. I too laughed. I too made fun of bro. But at the same time, I don't celebrate this at all. I was like clowning him because it was funny. Not because I disagreed with anything that he said, and not because he wasn't dead ass right. And now actually, like, I'm like, fuck this bullshit, honestly. It really is. It's bullshit. I've beaten about Almost 20 different felony gun charges, gun trafficking, gun possession, strawman, all this sort of stuff. And I always spank ass in court because I know my rights. I always collaborate with my lawyers. I never just leave it to the lawyer to do their research and to defend me. No one's going to protect me like me. Nobody. I'm always, bro, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'll call them Christmas morning. I'm on my lawyer's ass. And I spank ass in court every fucking time, bro, because I know my rights and you need to know yours too. Stop voting for these dumbass laws that get legal, lawful gun owners locked up. Protect our... Also, did you hear how she doesn't even know what she's talking about? This Rosado one was he had an automatic weapon. It's not automatic. It's a semi-automatic. It's a semi-automatic. He's not walking around with a machine gun, miss. It's a semi-automatic. You don't even understand the you don't even understand the firearms that you're supposedly, in such dire opposition to. That's a problem, miss. Why the fuck are you leading anything? Why are you in charge of anything? Who the fuck hired this woman? Start investigating these clowns that you're putting into office. You guys literally will vote for anybody. On the dumbest grounds possible. Bro, please stop putting these anti-2A people into office. It causes so much damage that I could go on. I could do a 12-hour live stream. It causes so much damage. Hey, so that's not entirely accurate. Counties do have jurisdiction over creating gun policies. They're not state level laws, but they are allowed. They do have jurisdiction to control certain levels, and I'll include some information about that. And but my bigger concern too is the fact that this is a councilwoman. This is a Kensington-based councilwoman who is not discussing the issues for which he was actually arrested for, which to my understanding is because he possessed the gun within reach of a person not to possess, right? So basically, if you're a lawful gun owner and if you have a gun that is in proximity to a person who is not to possess, a convicted felon, or some other person is not to possess a firearm, you can be held liable for putting that person in possession of the firearm, right? So even if you didn't hand it to them, even if you didn't, allow them to use it or whatever, if you're in proximity to that person, you have a certain onus to make sure that they don't, come in contact or even be in around the gun. Again, possession is not just simply holding the gun, it's even being within an arm's reach and reachability of the gun. And she wasn't even talking about that. So she's sitting there talking about, everybody was afraid of him walking around. She's complaining about him exercising his constitutional right of walking around with open carry. That's all she complained about during the entire press conference. That was her concern. Everyone was scared. Everybody, no. It's ma'am, and this is the problem, and it's there are so many loopholes and stuff. You can have some, clown councilwoman who's all up in arms about, because she doesn't want him to exercise his constitutional rights, and then they're able to go comb the books for some loophole.